The Chiefs have released former first-round pick cornerback DeAndre Baker. For what reasons were decided, we have no idea at this time, but now Baker is looking for a new team. Another Baker that has found his way on a new team, Baker Mayfield, is announced to be the front runner for the starting job for the Carolina Panthers in Week 1. It's such an interesting thing. Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield being the number 1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, Sam Darnold being the number 2 overall pick in the 2018 NFL draft. And now they're on the same team, fighting for the same position. It's one of those things you're like, wow. Did you ever expect that to happen? No. The NFL has asked the officials to look for 2 things more this year. One is the roughing the passer calls. I want them, because there is a couple of these calls that don't get called, actually. Like with Tom Brady, and the thing about Brady is he'll get a lot of these calls because he's Tom Brady. But there's a lot of players that just, unless it's so blatantly obvious, they won't get them. There's a couple times where a guy gets hit in the face, he's looking around, he's like, where's my flag? Where's the flag? I got hit in the face twice. But here's someone got hit on the shoulder, it's a roughing the passer. But another thing the NFL asked for is for the officials to look for more illegal contact, because these corners are coming up very aggressively and are making plays. And it's not, according to the NFL, it's not good for the game if the corners are better than the wide receivers. Is basically what they are saying. The NFL completed an investigation on the Dolphins. When they were doing the Brian Flores investigation of, in fact, the Dolphins paying him to lose games, there was no validity to that, as the NFL found. But the NFL did, in fact, investigate the tampering charges between the Dolphins and Tom Brady. Tom Brady somehow escaped from getting any fine or suspension thrown his way. The Dolphins were found guilty in that and ended up losing a 2023 first-round pick and a 2024 third-round pick in those drafts, respectfully. The owner, Mr. Ross, is suspended through October 17th, cannot be in the facility with the team, can't be in the games with the team. He actually has to stay away from them at all times until October 17th. He would also can't represent the NFL on any committee. That is indefinitely. He was also fined $1.5 million. The next meeting he can go to would be in 2023, the annual meeting for the league. Mr. Bruce, who is the vice president / vice chairman, was also fined $500,000. He cannot attend the league meeting until after the season. So, what had happened was, what they found from this investigation was the Dolphins were talking to Tom Brady when Brady was still a part of the New England Patriots. And then you hear that soundbite when Tom Brady was on a podcast and he said, "You're gonna stick with that person, and this, instead of coming and getting and let me go there," which we now pretty much figure that was Ryan Fitzpatrick they were talking about. Now, as I said earlier, there is no validity, at least to the NFL's findings, of what Brian Flores' claims were about discrimination and them paying him to lose games. There is no validity to the NFL's findings of that. But the Dolphins were fined roughly $2 million to the big front office heads, and the owner suspended through October 17 and cannot attend a league meeting until next year and can't be on any committee indefinitely. What a big loss. But it's the price you pay for tampering, for illegal tampering in the NFL.